ず見てもお似合いのお二人ですわ。神聖さすら感じてしまいます。もしかしてお付き合いなされているのかしら。どなたか聞いてくださいな。そんな近づくことすらおこがましいというのにできるはずが。
At the renowned Shuchin Academy, Miyuki Shirogane and Kaguya Shinomiya are the students' body's top representatives. Ranked the top student in the nation and respected by peers and mentors alike, Miyuki serves as the Students' Council president. Alongside him, the vice president Kaguya, eldest daughter of the wealthy Shinomiya family, excels in every field imaginable. They are the envy of the entire student body, regarded as the perfect couple. However, despite both having already developed feelings for the other, neither are willing to admit them. The first to confess loses, will be looked down upon, and will be considered the lesser. With the honor and pride at stake, Miyuki and Kaguya are both equally determined to be the one to emerge victorious on the battlefield of love. The anime is full of small scenarios where either Miyuki or Kaguya are trying to force the other to confess their love. When I first started watching this anime, I thought that this whole love is war concept would get boring and repetitive after a few episodes. Fortunately, I have been proven wrong. Not only have I been proven wrong, I have been completely blown away. Kaguya-sama Love is War executes the concept almost perfectly. It masters the art of blending comedy and mind games together. 1 second you could be on the edge of your seat, and the next you can be laughing your eyes out. The last mention should go to the amazing and fan-favorite character Chika, that provides the show with the elements of cuteness, randomness, and chaos, and always complicates the mind games between Miyuki and Kaguya. Kaguya-sama Love is War is a must-watch for everyone that enjoys comedy, romance, and most importantly, a lot of mind games.
脳は大量の糖分を欲する。この生徒会室に存在する糖分はこの饅頭一つ限り。すなわちこの饅頭を手にした者が勝者。
あ、午後の授業始まっちゃいますね。
落ち着け。白が技量で負けるはずない。揺さぶり誘いは俺が読む。空と白、2人で空白だ。俺らに勝てる奴がいるか見せてもらおうじゃねえか。
No Game No Life is a serial comedy that follows Sora and Shiro, shut-in neat siblings and the online gamer duo behind the legendary username Blank. They view the real world as just another lousy game. However, a strange email challenging them to a chess match changes everything. The brother and sister are plunged into an otherworldly realm where they meet Tet, the god of games. The mysterious god welcomes Sora and Shiro to Disboard, a world where all forms of conflict, from petty squabbles to the fate of whole countries, are settled not through war, but by way of high-stake games. This system works thanks to a fundamental rule wherein each player must wager something they seem to be of equal value to the other player's wager. In this strange land where the very idea of humanity is reduced to a child's play, the indifferent genius gamer duo of Sora and Shiro have finally found a real reason to keep playing games. To unite the 16 races of Disboard, defeat Tet, and become the gods of this new gaming is everything world. With so many isekai or trapped in a different world anime on the rise, No Game No Life flips this idea upside down. Sora and Shiro are not trying to return to that boring original world, instead, they plan to conquer the whole new gaming world. These two genius siblings combine their strengths to defeat other races in crazy games. The only bad thing I can say about this anime is that it only has one season consisting of 12 episodes so far, and many fans including me have been waiting for a second season for a long time. No Game No Life got the best of all worlds, combining the genres of game, adventure, comedy, supernatural, and fantasy with plenty of fan service. Surrounded by a forest and a gated entrance, the Gracefield house is inhabited by orphans happily living together as one big family, looked after by their mama, Isabella. Although they are required to take tests daily, the children are free to spend their time as they see fit, usually playing outside as long as they do not venture too far from the orphanage. a rule they are expected to follow no matter what. However, all good times must come to an end, as every few months a child is adopted and sent to live with their new family, never to be heard from again. However, the 3 oldest children have their suspicion about what is actually happening at the orphanage, and they are about to discover the cruel fate that waits the children living at Gracefield. The Promised Neverland is one of the most hauntingly brilliant anime I've seen in the last decade, and it definitely deserves the hype it's receiving at the moment. It is incredibly hard to make a horror anime as wholesome as this one. There's constant intellectual battles between the adults and the genius children, and the stakes are so incredibly high that it's hard to stop watching. Every single scene feels more tense than the last, and the lingering fear of the chance that our 3 protagonists will be caught permeates throughout the entirety of each episode. The greatest part of this anime are the surprise elements combined with amazing mind games the characters are playing. The last 2 episodes of this 12-episode anime are so good, they will leave you with goosebumps all over your body. But fear not, second season is just around the corner.
おかえり。どうだった？間に合わなかった。
まあ、学生にしてはよく頑張った。さすがはブリタニア人だ。しかしお前の未来は今終わった。
In the year 2010, the Holy Empire of Britannia is establishing itself as a dominant military nation, starting with the conquest of Japan. Renamed to Area 11 after its swift defeat, Japan has seen significant resistance against these tyrants in an attempt to regain independence. Lelouch Lamperouge, a Britannian student, unfortunately finds himself caught in a crossfire between the Britannian and the Area 11 rebel armed forces. He's able to escape, however, thanks to the timely appearance of a mysterious girl named Cece, who bestows upon him Gias, the power of kings. Realizing the vast potential of his newfound power of absolute obedience, Lelouch embarks upon a perilous journey as the masked vigilante known as Zero, leading a merciless onslaught against Britannia in order to get revenge once and for all. At first I didn't want to watch Code Geass because it is a mecha anime, meaning there are a bunch of giant robot machines flying around. However, this anime is so brilliant that not only did it make me forget about this, it made me feel like I love mecha anime. Which I still don't, for the record. All the genres of this anime are blending together perfectly as we follow Lelouch's genius journey to change the world with his manipulative schemes and the new acquired superpowers of Geass. Code Geass is an action anime completely packed with mind games and dramatic moments of suspension. The surprise moments will leave you speechless, and even though for most people it might seem like an anime they wouldn't be interested in, I guarantee it is a show you will love.
死ね。Yes, Your Highness.
A Shinigami, as a god of death, can kill any person provided that they see their victim's face and write the victim's name in a notebook called the Death Note. One day, Ryuk, bored by the Shinigami lifestyle and interested in seeing how a human would use a Death Note, drops one into the human realm. High school student and prodigy Light Yagami stumbles upon the Death Note, and since he deplores the state of the world, tests the deadly notebook by writing a criminal's name in it. When the criminal dies immediately following his experiment with the Death Note, Light is greatly surprised and quickly recognizes how devastating the power that has fallen into his hands could be. With this divine capability, Light decides to extinguish all criminals in order to build a new world where crime does not exist and people worship him as God. Police, however, quickly discover that a serial killer is targeting criminals and consequently try to apprehend the culprit. To do this, the Japanese investigators count on the assistance of the best detective in the world, a young and eccentric man known only by the name of L. Death Note is definitely one of the best anime series of all time and probably the most famous anime in the world. And rightfully so. Death Note was the first anime I have seen and I'm really glad that was the case. I loved everything about it. The complex story and character development, the psychological aspect and the moral questions presented, the complicated yet amazing mind games between Light Yagami and L. Death Note, while incredibly dark for a shonen anime, exposes the nature of humans and makes you wonder what would actually happen if it was real. What would you do if you had the Death Note?
須藤殺してみるか。いや、身近な人間はなるべく避けた方がいいな。いや、そんな気にすることもないか。どうせあんな奴の一人や二人、死んでも誰も何も思わない。
Thank you for watching my list of top 5 Mind Games anime. Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to smash like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.